some would say, or to try and get things going. Look though at the back of the train, Max Verstappen starting to get a little bit antsy behind Marc Perez here. He knows he's 16th, he could book his place in the Porsche Esports Supercup if he wants to, with a good result here at Silverstone, but he knows it's got to be a good result here. On the brakes he goes, right hand corner coming up there onto the village section. Not quite there for the moment, and this is the draft trains we've seen so many times. 1/3 distance score complete at the end of this lap, but we know though, Jay, drivers do struggle to make the move once they get caught in a very, very long train as such.
There we go, actually. That's why I'm not here for a luck up. Yeah, 100% right. One thing I've noticed when I was opening that call to the SRC on Friday is making sure you get a great exit. Out of the section, out of that section, getting the rail to well to straight is more crucial than anything else, whether you're defending or attacking. You need to get that run out of turn 4 and onto the well to straight. If you don't believe yourself holding the pass behind, you're not going to get the pass done. So that is the most crucial part of the circuit. Turn 4, making sure you get yourself through there, getting the run properly, not taking the shallow line and getting off the throttle early is the big key to the circuit. It sets up the entire rest of the lap.
It absolutely does, and you cannot argue against that though, as they start to make the run to the hangar straight once again. Right now, Peter Berryman looking close to Timo Gausebon at the moment, and for the time being, it seems like the Frenchman able to keep the Irishman behind for the time being here. 2 versus 4 in terms of I rating. These are 2 of the biggest drivers in terms of this 7.6k stock that they have at the moment. On the brakes then into the rail in one corner, and they have no real worries to speak of at the moment. It is all about the setup game. They are looking maybe behind. Yao Baz is starting to lose touch here with Maran Cholak, and the difference that last lap by a couple of tenths of a second, which brings that gap to 9 tenths overall. All of a sudden, if Yao Baz loses a second, then maybe someone like Alexander Larison can get the hurry up message here, try and go out there, try and attack, try and stay those drivers in front. Big long line there. Johan Hart, does he leave himself vulnerable here to Marc Perez? He doesn't, but Verstappen's looking, and you know what? Leave a little bit of room for him, why don't you? He is effectively racing royalty, some would say.
It's become sim racing royalty as well. It was one race that you see what the score was possible margin to get right. It's actually flying along the moment up inside. That's what we've done fairly easily. Just again, no, it's not. Inside though.
Got the inside, but that was a case of a up and under, but look at this, trying to round the outside of the right-hander, and this is another great battle with Max Verstappen. We saw it a week ago, how he fought very hard at Virginia International Raceway. Now at Silverstone, surely Marc Perez can't hold it around the outside at Cops Corner, and finally he does have to yield, but he'll come back up and under again, heading to these fantastic right and left corners that Maggotts and Beckett's know. Lift off a bit. Here goes Brian Lockwood now, trying to take advantage around the outside. Lockwood will start to look as he tries to get it going through Maggotts, through Beckett, now into Chapel Corner, and suddenly, no, can't get that one done. There's a hangar straight though waiting. This is what makes this style of racing so conducive to battling here around this track. All of that has allowed a breakaway for Larison and Johan Harp of a couple seconds, but still Brian Lockwood thinking about the move. All better of it though, down into the right-hand bend of Stowe Corner. Some fantastic racing here at Silverstone. Stay with this live battle here because this is a very, very important battle. We're actually going to come away in front of the field. It's on to 3rd and 2nd at the moment. Calzadot's under a lot of pressure right now. Absolutely, he is. And it's Peter Berryman, who was a effectively pro driver last year. He came to the Porsche Esports Supercup, only took 3 rounds, and because of the fact he didn't drive enough rounds in the season, he won't qualify for next year, but he'll be eligible for the year after. He just wants to prove I can still race with some of the best. The team looks to make his charge forward, so no worries about that then for the time being. And the top 5 drivers all very, very consistent at the moment in their time, but crucially they're not a million miles away at the moment, Jay, from Dane Warren here. He's only 1.1 seconds, 1.2 down the road. That's something to keep them in mind. 1.2 is not unassailable right now. Warren is matching, if not slightly quicker than these drivers he's racing against, but it takes one small mistake and the second goes away.
Exactly right. It doesn't take much at all. One brake block up in the time. It's slightly growing because he has not watching ahead too much. A little bit too much. Running a little more shallow line than normal. Starting to push him slowly, lose the pace up. American looking very, very strong though. I wouldn't be surprised to see him move done. He's pretty much halfway through this race already. He's flying by. These races are very, very short. It doesn't leave much time to get things done, so keep the move done early. It's so much more critical. Here comes Merriman. He's going to throw it up the inside. No, backs out of the last lap.
Yeah, decides better against it this time, by but he's got 6 more opportunities when he crosses the start-finish line, and that's going to be easy to the back of his mind. I don't have to make this move, but it would be very, very nice if I were capable enough to go out there and make that happen out on track. It's a case of back to 2 all across the circuit. Kim Ericsson putting everything as for example. Dalen and Vecchio, for example. Bo and Lockwood is one of them, for example. They all have their little scraps up and down the circuit. In terms of retirement today, just one to talk to you about at the moment. That is Matt Backen, the number 1 driver in the... Oh yes, we can, Mickey too.
Yep, all right, he's out of the race, so I'm sure he's pulled over on the side, but we saw his name off the timing sheet.
Yeah,
actually had
pull over.
Yeah. Set up, it's not working for him. A deeper issue, so unfortunate for him. But one last chance next week to get some points. Mark Moritz quite able to stay on the back of the he's starting to pull away a tiny little bit.
Let's remember as well, Jonas Vollmeyer has not had a good week here this week at Silverstone. He'll only take a maximum of 63 points coming out of this one and using his drop round. So the final round is going to be pretty much at squeak bum time. And get himself in the top 20. Remember, he comes into this race today here, Jay, as the 20th position driver. That would be the last seat that would be available. So if he's taking a drop round now for only 63 points, he's going to need a mega run when we head to that final round of the championship. A very important final round of the championship. Is going to be in 1 week's time, and that track, we don't need any introduction. That is Road America, of course.
Yep, it's a awesome race in Road America, a great race to finish on championships as well. So looking forward to seeing how that race plays out for us. Very, very good exit. Going to make it some seconds. The hang straight, quite close enough to get up the inside of Max Verstappen.
Vecchio. Look at this, side by side with Dinosa today. Looks like go around the outside. You're not going to get that done there. No room there to give back. Maybe a lunge down at the left-hander and gets close, really close there. I think they almost had a bit of trading pace there as they went on through, but ultimately no dice through that section. Dalen able to close that gap down to get alongside. Got that gap down from about a car length back. That's a really good indicator here, Jay. An indicator, sorry, of just how good you need to be and how close you need to be through the Magnus Becking section, which is notorious for how difficult it is with dirty air effect that comes along these vehicles. Not as much as open wheelers, but still enough.
100%. That's causing a big issue. It's causing us fan beats. He's done it well. And now he's done it in the race as well. So he has 3 retirements. Only 4.5 laps left. So he's back in the field and knows this is going to be the slow ground. So he's locked up. So going on a bit further. The lights are gas. Actually side by side again. Ericsson again, 2 bit of a bump. Oh, Ericsson up in time. How'd you get that done?
Wow. Kim Ericsson, remember, is right on the outside looking in. He's there with Gianni Vecchio as drivers who need to get results right now. They know they're fighting second split drivers who are going to be getting more points. On the brake, they go, oh no! Round goes Gianni Vecchio through the contact into Dalen. And just like that, they go hard into the tyres. There goes Gianni. And that was a case of, well, they were fighting incredibly hard with each other. You can see there was 1 bit of contact that came through that section there. In the case of, well, got to go careful through this section. one touch, and I believe there was another one there from Ericsson. He managed to make contact twice. Necho had 4 bits of contact, and it was the 4th one that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
See him all the way back to 2 for 1 off it. Ericsson picked up there.
Oh no, into the teammates they go along. He got too much curb through that section, and Oriel Bow survives and keeps the position, but these two, that was not good heads-up driving here, Jay. You've got to look at it. They have lost contact now with Brian Lockwood with 4 to go.
So 4 retirements in this race now. Surprise coming in second so far. Not long to go. Peter Berryman still can't get this move done. I thought his pace would have been able to, would have meant that he would have been able to get it done. Interesting to Carl Jansen, who has set the fastest lap race, starting to drop from the back of Berryman. Jolak now starting to like the mic.
Yeah, certainly. And Martin Aaron Cholak wants to prove that he can get by into 4th position. Pretty much signs he can deliver a seat for next year, or this year even, I should say. They go on board his work noted as well. When it comes to these retirements, Jay, there is one Kawanda car who's retired out of one Kawanda car starting. But there are 3 Team Redline cars who have retired from this race. This has not been the day that John Duhan would have wanted to see for his team.
Got 3 out of 4 starters, Team Redline, that are out of the race. So just Verstappen left at this stage, so what I can say is he might have missed someone else.
That's it. No, I think you're absolutely right with that. And what's better is that Max Verstappen is matching the leader's pace.
Yeah, last lap by was only 200 seconds slower than Peter Berry, 300 seconds slower than Dave Warren. So Verstappen definitely
Cholak.
comes.
He will. Oh, no, he won't. He'll dive down to the inside, the same way Vettel tried to do on Verstappen 1 year ago here at this magical circuit. Not quite happening though. Up and under attempt coming along through the final corner of Club, and again just not conducive enough to dive down the inside and make it happen. They've lost Peter Berryman now and Thibaut Calzapon to the tune of 1.6 seconds. That's what battling does here. But you have to say something very important now. Berryman can now try and attack here Thibaut for second position. Thibaut knows he needs his points, knows he needs to make sure he's safe. But like Galvaz now, brought back into the mix. They fight even harder. You've got also Larison and Hart and Verstappen and Perez now who are closing together. Brian Lockwood trying to stay on this as well. There are positions to fight for here. The final 2 and a bit laps. And Berryman all of a sudden close to Thibaut Calzapon. Just not enough though. Later on the break, but it's going to go far too wide to the left-hand corner of Brooklands. To the hangar straight, using all of your road tracks there on the outside is Carl Jansen in the number 10 Porsche sim racing machine. Talk about how Carl Jansen, very, very good to go to. He's one of the best drivers when it comes to sim racing. He's got a 24 hours of Daytona under his belt on iRacing. That's how good he is. Peter Berryman looking very close. He's within 2 car lengths now as he looks to try and close down that gap, using the toe to his advantage. But I think he'll be happy just to sit, just to wait. There'll be better chances in the future as he looks at the back of that Triple A esports vehicle. And Triple A as a team, not many people talk about Triple A. I love what Triple A are doing. They are probably one of the few teams that can actually say they've got as much reach and as much ability and skill, Jay, as Team Redline has over the sim racing sphere.
Throughout the series as well. They've been right there. Just think back to Daytona. They had 2 cars on the field, almost win away from Verstappen. So they've had a really good season. They've just sort of almost been the forgotten team throughout the season so far. They're going hard. Right up front. It's almost able to be done. But 100% right. Play esports. Ones to watch on the Porsche Supercup as well.
I absolutely agree with you. back half, and Larrickson as well. So this becomes a 3-car scrap going on for the lower positions, 7th, 8th, and 9th on the road. And last lap passes sometimes come at a premium in these series, but every position counts and every little helps, as some would say. One supermarket chain would say, as they now look to try and go through Brooklyn or Luffield Corner even coming up, and then the Woodcut King, which can be cut on this layout. The old layout of Silverstone on the Irish service, the free to run layout. You can't cut that section. You can here on this one as they go through. Trolak getting closer to Ericsson, and actually, Janssen even, and a lot closer than I thought he would be at this point in time.
Jansen's pace has dropped off a lot. I've said that fastest lap of the race. He hasn't been able to get anywhere near it. Like Dave Warren, his lap pace has been incredible consistently. His fastest lap and his slowest lap were only separated by about a second. Jansen's a lot bigger gap, so his race pace is a little bit more inconsistent, possibly just based on the pressure control that's put in the background. Not quite close enough to get it done. I thought he was going to be able to do it, not quite yet. But I must say, the scout that Cameron is this close in the back of Ritz in the half as well. All this is nice to see that positional change in the last lap. Half. It's got the Ritz in the bend in now. This is very, very soon to be a 4-car fight.
Well, it's the last lap of the race, so not long to make it a 4-car fight. Johan Haab wants to try and get through. Larrickson defending with everything he's got. Remember, he's on the outside. He's looking in. He needs points more than these drivers do at this point in time. Great run through turn 3. Looking to dive down the inside. Verstappen looks to the outside to try and get it done here on the Frenchman Johan Haab. The Dane in front, though, of Alexander Larrickson doesn't have to really worry as they go through the left kink then of Aintree Corner, and now they go on to turn 5 and look to attack. Warren leading this one, no worries at the moment for Thibaut Casabon in second. Berryman not close enough either into the left. He's one missed. Darren Trolak, he can't fight away through just yet. No, Larrickson, Alexander Larrickson, and I think he had some help there on the brakes, tried to defend it. Gore couldn't get shut in time, and Larrickson loses 6th position for his woes, and that really does hurt him in his championship, and he's only got to look at himself and say, I didn't shut the door quick enough. Verstappen will want in on that scrap though for the time being, as well as Janssen versus Trolak at the moment. That was very, very close. No worries at the moment for Dave Warren at the front of the field, but that's where it is at the moment. Baran Trolak, the former ETCC driver, looking to dive at some stage, and he's got a very good run here coming out of the Chapel Corner, but he has something of nothing as he gets onto the hanger straight. He struggled with understeer on the exit. Does Berryman have a look now here as he tries to get past Thibaut Casabon? Casabon does defend the line though through the corner. He's definitely not comfortable here with this second position. Berryman's got a chance. He wants to dive for it, but it is hard defended by Casabon. Berryman's going to go around the outside for the podium here. He's got the nose for the inside. You've got to leave him room and a bit of contact to go. Dane Warren's got no qualms. He'll take back-to-back wins here at Silverstone, but Berryman takes second in the final section. And you look behind at the battles, they're all going to come together with no more worries to speak of at all as they go through. But brilliant, brilliant racing throughout. Dane Warren back to back, securing his place.
What a victory once again for Dane Warren, and that, as you said, secures his place in the Esports Super Cup as well, because he has absolutely dominated as he's worked his way out from split 3 to split 2 to split 1. He's been incredibly dominant in each race he's run, regardless of the level of skill that he's been racing against. He has been phenomenally quick. Congratulations, Dane Warren. A great